Now at 6, former Proud Boy leader Enrique Tarrio opening up about what comes next after being pardoned by President Donald Trump over his involvement in the January 6th riot. He's a free man tonight and now sharing what he wants to do with his newfound freedom. CBS News Miami's Joe Gorchow joins us live from Doral. Joe, you learned more about what did he have to say?
Naja, and part of those next steps for Enrique Tarrio do include potentially taking legal action against those that were part of the criminal prosecution against him and for how he was allegedly treated in prison.
I want investigations. I want investigations and I want accountability because you know what? I lost 3 years of my life.
Enrique Tarrio proudly spoke to a crowded room of reporters inside a Doral restaurant. It comes days after his release from federal prison following a presidential pardon.
There's absolutely nothing I will apologize for because I did nothing wrong. The Proud Boys did nothing wrong.
The former far-right Proud Boys leader was convicted of seditious conspiracy for his role in organizing the January 6th Capitol riot, even though he was not there in Washington, D.C. during it. Tarrio publicly stated shortly after his release from prison he would seek retaliation for those who imprisoned him and also to help other January 6 defendants.
What I mean by retaliation, and I want to be, again, unequivocally clear, is not anything to do with violence.
Leading up to and following the pardons, Heidi Byrick, co-founder of the Global Project Against Hate and Extremism, says Proud Boys members or supporters across the country have been calling for more extreme measures through different communication channels.
Various chapters have posted things calling for executions, for example, of public officials who were involved in the prosecutions. It's kind of scary. You know, the Proud Boys had a long track record of violence long before January 6th.
President Trump pardoned, commuted, or dismissed charges against over 1,500 defendants involved in the riot. Hundreds were accused of beating, gassing, and clubbing police, injuring more than 140 officers. Byrick says her organization will continue to monitor violent rhetoric from all different groups or people.
Any kind of actionable intelligence that we come across, we're going to forward to state and local or federal law enforcement.
And Tarrio's legal situation is not entirely resolved, even though he was pardoned, according to his attorney, who also spoke today. And this is in relation, of course, to what he was criminally convicted on for his role in January 6. His attorney, Naib Hassan, says that his case was in appeal and now has been moved back to U.S. District Court, where he says the case against Tarrio will be eventually dismissed with prejudice. Live in Doral, Joe Gorchow, CBS News Miami.